Hello, and welcome to Manta's Academy course on data security. This beginner's level course will provide you the basic information you need to know about keeping your company's data and that of your customers protected, private, and secure from cyber attacks. Cyber attacks against small businesses have been steadily increasing over the past 5 years, according to security experts at Symantec. Small business websites, employee email accounts, and customer data are attractive targets for hackers. Their methods are always growing more sophisticated. But even unsophisticated attacks, a laptop stolen from a car or a tainted email, can lead to a data breach. Data breaches cost you time and money to repair, and they pose a threat to your business reputation. After all, customers won't do business with you if it puts them at risk for identity theft. This course will brief you on the threat that data security breaches pose to small businesses. We'll look at the biggest cybersecurity threats to small business and their consequences. Finally, we'll look at your responsibility as a business owner to protect your customers from a data breach. To understand the threat cyber attacks and data theft pose to your small business, the courses in this Academy series were built using research and guidance from Russell Garrison, Engineer and Data Center Coordinator for Manta, Maury Haber, VP of Technology for Beyond Trust, Lyle Lieberman, COO of Janus Associates, Stephen J.J. Weissman, attorney, professor, and author of Identity Theft Alert, and published analysis from the Federal Trade Commission, the National Cybersecurity Alliance, and information security providers, Symantec and First Data. A data breach happens when an individual's name, social security number, medical records, financial records, bank or credit card information, either on digital or paper record, are put at risk. Data breaches happen in 3 main ways. Number 1, malicious or criminal attacks. Number 2, system glitches. And finally, human error. The cost of a data breach to a small business merchant averages $36,000 to $50,000 according to First Data. Symantec's 2016 Internet Security Threat Report found that in 2015, over 500 million personal records were lost in digital data breaches, and there were over 1 million web attacks against people each day. The security firm discovered 431 million unique new pieces of malware in 2015. That's a 36% increase from 2014. Clearly, the threat is growing. Symantec warns that in the last 5 years, there's been a steady increase in attacks that target businesses with fewer than 250 employees. In fact, 43% of all attacks in 2015 targeted small businesses. As a small business, you have access to private data on your customers, personal and financial information that is a valuable commodity for data thieves. It's your responsibility to protect your customers' data from unauthorized and inappropriate use. This is true for all data, from healthcare records, financial and payment information, social security numbers, and other sensitive information disclosed to you in the course of doing business. Data security requirements for U.S. businesses are determined by a patchwork of state and federal regulations that vary according to the type of personal records that are compromised. In general, data security rules that apply to businesses large and small are enacted by Congress and enforced by the Federal Trade Commission. States have their own rules around data breaches. Medical practices and businesses dealing with healthcare records must also comply with federal HIPAA laws. And merchants that process credit or debit card transactions must follow the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard that was established by the major credit card entities. The consequences of a data breach of customers' payment or personal information are costly and can interrupt business, according to the security firm First Data. The consequences for you will depend on a number of factors, including the type of records compromised in a breach, the number of customers affected, the frequency of data breaches you've experienced, the state in which you operate, and the type of payment systems you use. Merchants suspected of being the source of a data breach may be subject to mandatory forensic examination under the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. States in which you do business will have specific requirements around customer notification if data is stolen from your company. You may also be required to notify your state's Attorney General of a cyber attack. You may be required to provide credit monitoring for your customers to protect them from identity theft for a given period of time. You may also be liable for fraudulent card charges, card reissue costs, or fines. Aside from those costs, your business may suffer a hit to its reputation among customers and credit card companies. That's Data Security 101. Before moving on to the next course in this series, Preventing a Data Breach, let's review the main points of this course. Number 1, small businesses are a prime target for cyber attacks and data theft. 2, companies are vulnerable to data theft through malicious attacks, computer system glitches, and human error. 3, companies can be held liable for stolen customer data. 4, data breaches are costly, time-consuming, and can damage your small business reputation. Thanks for joining us today for the Beginner's Level Data Security course. We hope you leave with a better understanding of how critical data security is to your small business. The next course in this series will provide you with practical tips for preventing cyber attacks and protecting your data. Are you looking for advice on a different topic related to your business? For daily advice on small business marketing, finance, operations, sales, and management, we invite you to spend some time in the News and Advice section on the Manta.com homepage. While you're there, sign up to receive weekly email updates with helpful operational and marketing advice. The Manta team works to empower small businesses to grow and prosper. Every day, thousands of owners gain expert advice, training, and practical resources through Manta courses, articles, and webinars. Is there a small business topic you'd like to read about on Manta.com? Send your suggestions to our editors at contentteam@manta.com. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks again, and we wish you the best protecting your company from data breaches.